Isaiah Automotive Reviews. We have here the Ford 2021 Bronco Overland build impressions. Now, the 2021 Ford Bronco Overland build that Ford revealed at the Super Celebration East, and this happened back in October, generated quite a bit of buzz. When I saw it for the first time, I was blown away by it, and I knew that this is the Bronco that I want, the Overland Bronco. Now, as far as with Bronco Nation, they wanted to know what the Overland community thought about this rig. And so they reached out to some friends, some gentleman, a lady named Cassie, and a few other people who are off-road enthusiasts and have done many incredible overlanding trips. Now, Cassie was in Tennessee that week, and they did check out the Overland build, and this is their impressions. They love to look at the rooftop. The rooftop tent and how low profile sits, and the factory rails and the crossbars. A lot of times those tents stand proud and begin to look a little awkward. Now, the size of the two-person tent is perfect for staying low weight and setting up camp quickly after a long day on the trail. And then as they look, and then there's the Picatinny rail, which is the net, and that particular rail is the rail that's, attached to the dashboard where you load your camera, your cell phone, and you can use that to, like when you go driving or something like that, so you can actually show yourself, doing some adventures and actually hold on to those adventures, and you can go back and look at them and share them with friends, or you can publish them. And instead of using the windshield mounted suction cups and making all these, making your windshield dirty, they found that to be the most awesome thing about the Ford Bronco build. And again, they also found the tailgate mounted table with the slide out refrigerator combined, made for excellent food prep area. Now, everything is nicely within reach and readily accessible. The metal panels that surround the cargo area allow the rear seats to fold down, but still keep all the gear secure in a cargo area. Let's go back and look at that for a second. And that is what is taking place here. You see that, you see that grid is really important. So when you fold the seats down, you don't have stuff flying everywhere and everything stays put. Now, according to Ford Wraps, the wires control, again, let's look at when we're talking about the wire controls, we're talking about the overhead accessories, and that's just another thing that people love. And as you can see, the tent, the rigid lights, everything. And this is just definitely nice. The accessory switches are terminated in common accessory locations. And great news, which means adding lights or other accessories won't require routing wires and removing a lot of trim to do so. And speaking of accessories, there's a lot of factory mounting locations that can be identified by the Bronco bolts. And that makes a hell of a difference, folks. You're going to love this. This is just, it's just an awesome fit. They were excited to see mounts on the front of the fenders for using the tie downs. That really made it definitely nice, as you can see here. But the Overland build also utilizes them mounting CB antennas. The antenna looked great, and you can see that the antenna being, right here. Now, even though it is a concept, the options for the blocked out rear side window, and they find that to be awesome. And Ford said that they weren't bringing that, but they've been listening to customers. I guarantee you that I can almost bet you a quarter that they will allow that window to. They might not do it now, but I guarantee you they'll change their mind for probably the 2022 or 2023 edition Overland. They, because they always got to up the ante, and you have to, and you got to keep moving. You got to keep giving people new things. You got to give people reasons to buy a new SUV. But if they did it initially early, I think, it would mean a lot, because a lot of people who buy these rigs, they don't want a new one every 4 years. So I think they should make it. It'd be cool if they did it now, because then the people would love it, and they would buy more of this, because people want something that's going to stay modern and something that's going to stay true. It sort of reminds me of I have a Volvo S90, and the reason why I bought it is because of technology and the semi-autonomous driving. I did a lot of videos on that. You can see it too. When you go through the videos, you just type Volvo in the content, you'll see some of the stuff. But the one thing about the car, the reason why I'm sharing it is because it doesn't change much. I mean, the new model come out, but everything, the technology, you don't feel like you're left behind by the new models. And honestly, that brings nothing but happiness, and it makes you feel good about what you have. And not only that, but it also increases the value of the car, which makes a hell of a difference. And I think that's why Ford should do it right away and don't wait until later. They should just make it so you can change out and do what you need to do, so your car can always so these rigs can always be relevant. And a lot of times they're saying they've been on the fence deciding between leather and marine grade vinyl. And after seeing and feeling it, the marine grade vinyl, that is definitely their choice. It has that unique feel, and there's something that people need to experience, they're saying. So there's nothing wrong with the marine grade vinyl. You'll love that. And you won't have to worry about damage. And if the seats get rained on, you don't have to worry about the leather being damaged. So the marine grade vinyl it's really easy. I think it's easier to repair vinyl, and it's harder to repair leather. There's so many other things that can be said, but the highlights and everything else about the Overland Bronco, this is what makes it so awesome, and that it's just such an awesome rig, and there's so many accessories. Like they're saying it's going to be up to 200. And guys, this is what makes it awesome. And this is the Bronco Overlander 2021. This is Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.